So the Fishman kit works either as a software synth, which means that the device stuck in the side there is feeding this piece of software, and then you've got sample tank and all sorts of other weird things plugged in the side of here where you can multi-layer software synths, or you can run in hardware mode. So when you create these software patches, you'll create them in a folder here under blue, and they'll be known as user patches here, okay. But also on the right hand side you'll see hardware patches, and that allows you to create a whole load of profiles, for want of a better word, that state how it's going to send information to your DAW. So in this example here, my patch 20 in my hardware patches, I've got this one split. You normally only have one split, and you double click on that and you'll get a whole load of stuff in here that allows you to mess around with picked or fingerstyle, mono, i.e. one channel polyphonic, and there's a whole load of kind of situations that happen around that. And then down here, pitch bend, and if you want to, you can make each one of these change the patch, or you can just leave them all on 0. But if you set them all up with patches, as I've done because I've got an external hardware synth, then you can switch it from the guitar using the up and down buttons on the guitar. So what you're looking for is this here, which may well be set to trigger or auto, and if you want bends to work smoothly, then you set it to smooth. But if it's a piano or something, obviously where notes don't bend, then you set it to trigger typically, or stepped. So play around with some of that. Now sometimes it kind of happens immediately. So if under this parameter I make that change and then I try it, I would see it would actually work straight away. Other times I have to download it into the device on the guitar before it starts to work in hardware synth mode. So to do that, you click on this button, and hidden away at the top, which nobody can ever find because they don't realise this is to do with the hardware patches, you can actually back up, import, export all your patches, but right at the top you'll see it says resend hardware patches to controller. So you click on that. It takes a few minutes to cycle through all of them if you've got loads of them, as I have, and it will update the unit, and you should find then that your DAW is getting pitch bends.